Hello all. Today I am doing an initial review of the Outdoor Vitals StormLoft 0 degree quilt. I went with this because it is a very budget option, to a 0 degree sleeping bag. And whereas I live in Georgia, it's obviously never too cold here, but I do enjoy doing cold hikes, backpacking. So I've yet to test this out, that being said, but I have laid in it and, I've had my experience with it thus far. So I figured I'd share that. So overall, so far, I'm really liking this because of these straps going so far down, like underneath the pad. I see the potential for drafts to really be low there. I do use a pillow. It's just an Amazon cheap pillow. It has a strap on the back. So there is some potential for like drafts around here, but I do also still need to get a balaclava or a down hoodie or something to maybe aid with that and with my head in general. But overall, it's really comfortable. It's not the hardest thing to set up. It is a little bit tough to get into. You'll definitely, I feel like, work up a little bit of a sweat just getting into it and getting that draft collar on. But if you're in 10-degree weather, they always do say do some exercise or just something slightly strenuous to get your body temperature up. So I guess that'll do it. So here you'll see me setting it up. It has two buckles on the back, and they can be a little finicky to get out at first, but after you get the hang of them, you kind of just have to use brute force to get them apart. Not that big of a deal, but I'm using the regular mummy-shaped Neo Air X Therm, and this thing literally pretty much completely wraps around the sleeping pad. So that being said, when I'm inside of it, I'm not the biggest person in the world, but when I'm inside of it, you can really, it's pretty tight against you. So I can't imagine, being a bigger person or having a bigger, wider sleeping pad. I imagine it'd feel kind of tight on top of you. So here you can see me getting into the quilt. It is kind of difficult, to be completely honest with you. You have to shimmy your way in there, and I know it's like that with a sleeping pad or a bag, but this thing is attached to your sleeping bag, so as you're moving, the pad slides with you, and it can be kind of difficult, like, to get into a good position. You really do have to shimmy in there. So my one gripe with this bag is the draft collar. It comes with these two little buttons, and it is very awkward, especially if you have a pillow, to get these buttons together behind your head. In fact, when I first got this and was trying it out, it was mildly infuriating. Just getting them together and on is such a struggle, and you have to do it from like inside the bag. It's just really awkward. It does have a drawstring, which is really nice. It really does kind of, go around your neck pretty well. So overall, it works pretty good. It's also noteworthy that this does not come with a compression sack. It comes with a compression sack, but it is fairly large and it doesn't compress. It is just like one of those drawstring, pull the little toggle down. But you can go buy a compression sack just about anywhere. I bought like a $10 one off Amazon. Seems to work fine. I'll throw a picture of it up here when it's fully compressed. So it is packable. I think due to it being a 0 degree quilt, it's not the smallest. I appreciate you checking it out. Hopefully I'll have something else to do, review, backpacking. I don't know. I want to start making videos just out backpacking. A lot easier said than done, but I'm gonna definitely try my best to get on that as soon as possible, because it sounds fun, and being able to look back on stuff like that just definitely is something that's interesting to me. So I appreciate you looking.